Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. The Nittany Lions will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Illinois' offense has the ball first today. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ramirez. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, this guy's had all of college football talking after coming away with 3 sacks in his first game, and he already notches his first sack in this one. What a terror he has been on offenses early this season.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boots, his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. The Nittany Lions offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Offense in a split backfield. To the air on first down. And that's a live ball behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. Shotgun snap on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to the ground with the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Penn State.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brewer. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. To the air on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Hicks. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Got the quick pass. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a... He's got it inside the 25. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Brewer. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Wants to go up top. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Off the play fake on 1st down. To throw. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he just flat missed it. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Back to pass. Going over the top. Touchdown, Penn State! They want and that they did on that possession. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. West Virginia dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from Tavon Austin to Stedman Bailey, I think we may have just seen the next great one emerge. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Second down, he'll throw it. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Illinois now facing third and forever. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get it through the air. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Ramirez. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires left. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Sends the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. And you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long one. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. They got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the timing just a hair off. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Now this offense is back on the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. He's in open space downfield. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. He leaves it with his back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Sunseri. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Plucks it out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. Takes the handoff. It's Higgins. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick completion to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. They want to throw it. That's caught. It's Sandoval. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Trying play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sandoval. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch right at the 50. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They go to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Well, they missed a field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Higgins. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wideout. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Finding Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking for space. It's Sunseri. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Sunseri. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Throwing right. The sure hands, it's Bridges. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Makes the grab over the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Touchdown, Penn State! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced third and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got him downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. BYU is getting smoked, and even though this might seem surprising, I'm not sure the folks around that program feel that way. Something is up there in Provo. They're trailing by 20 to Oregon.
Caught behind the line. It's Ramirez.
We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Makes the grab. It's Hicks. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Illinois now staring at a third and short. He'll pull it on the read. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of the first down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Good timing on the quick out. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Wants to fire on second down. That pass is incomplete. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Snap from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. I'm trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
At the 36-yard line. First down for the offense.
This time they'll go to the running game.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. And the returner will be knocked down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. We've got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He marched 78 yards down the field, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he'll bring it back. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. The defense putting points on the board. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and puts one more on the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Caught over the middle. It's Sandoval. Oh, he's got some space. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Back to pass on second down. Pressure coming. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Get it out on the screen. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play at 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. A long way to go for this offense. They're going to run it to the right. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Sends it back in motion. Using his legs, it's locked. Spins away from the defender. And tackled there by the defense. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Now the play fake. Gets rid of it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Punt is in the air on 4th down. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Across the 45. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Yeah, and obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
The give out of the gun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on first down.
First down, Penn State.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.